Hi, my name is Irene, and this is my informative speech. I have a glass of 8 ounces of water in my hands. How long do you think I can hold on to it? 10 minutes? 30 minutes? What about an hour? I will start having pains in my arms. So what do I have to do? I have to let it go. The water in this glass stands for or signifies the problems, the worries, the pains, the challenges that we go through each day and night in our life. The more it's okay to hold on to it for a short period of time or think about it. But the longer we hold on to it, the heavier it becomes. It's the same amount of water, but the longer I hold on to it, the heavier it becomes. What if I hold on to it for the whole day? You will call 911 for me. But before 911 gets here, what will happen to my body? It will not only affect my arms, it will start affecting my brain. I'll start getting some headaches. My muscles tensions. My legs will become weak. I'll be tired. I'll be restless, loss of energy. All these signs, headaches, muscles tension, loss of energies, are symptoms of stress. By the end of my speech, you will list 3 causes of stress and 3 ways of managing them. Someone may ask, what is stress? According to American Institute of Stress, stress is any physical, mental, emotional strain or tension in our body. There are 2 types of stress. There are acute stress, that is the stress that lasts for a short period of time, which is sometimes good for our health. And then we have the chronic stress that lasts for weeks, months, years, if we don't manage or control them. Now that we know what is stress, let's move on to the causes of stress. We have so many causes of stress because everybody experience stress differently. So we have a lot of causes of stress. But I've grouped mine into 3 main. The financial stress, the work stress, and the school stress. According to American Psychological Association, 77% of Americans experience physical stress every day. And as students too, we experience the same kind of stress. According to Anxiety and Depression Association of America, 80% of students say they sometimes or often stressed. This is due to schoolwork. You want to catch our due dates. We want to get good scores. We want to impress our family. We also go through financial stress. Struggle to pay our rent. Struggle to get groceries sometimes. And struggle to pay our fees. Not only financial stress, we also go through work stress. Have to shift our work schedules to fit our classes, in between jobs, and mostly unemployed. Now that we know the causes of stress, the financial stress, the work stress, and the school stress, let's talk about how to manage this kind of stress. Have 3 tips for managing stress. 1, exercise. 2, good sleep. And 3, a healthy diet. Let's start with exercise. According to Harvard Mental Health Letter, we don't have to do sweaty exercise for like 45 minutes before we can get the benefits. Only 10 minutes walk is good as anything. So let's start exercises. Take 10 minutes walk around your neighborhood. Watch YouTube video exercises with them. Swim, ride a bike for like 15 minutes. All these exercises help to reduce stress. Now that we know about exercise, let's move to the next step, that is sleep. Sleep is good for the body. According to Midlife Plus, sleep helps the body and the mind to recover from the stresses of the day. And 7 to 8 hours a day and night sleep is good for the body and the brain function. As students, we need our brain to work because we use our brain each and every day. So it's good for us to get enough sleep. Let's move to the tips that we can do to get enough sleep. Let's set our alarm. Let's make sure we go to bed at the same time and wake up at the same time. Let's do away with all distractions. Our cell phones, our laptops, our tablets. Let's do away with that when we are going to bed to enable us get a good night's sleep. Also, let's do away with bright lights at night. Let's avoid caffeine and alcohol during afternoon and late evenings for us to get good night's sleep. Now that we know the tips for managing sleep and getting enough sleep, let's move on to our last point, healthy diet. When it comes to diet, when it comes to stress with diet, especially stress with food. For example, myself, anytime I'm stressed, I like eating any sweet food. I'll just eat any sweet food I get my hands on. But now I've changed. So that instead of eating sweets, I'd rather eat oranges. I'd rather eat strawberries. Get some citrus fruit to eat to help me. According to Journal for Nutritional Neuroscience, they link high fiber diets to reduce stress. So for us to reduce stress, let's try to eat good high fiber diet. Example, the omega-3 fatty food, the walnuts, the cashews, the mackerel, the salmons. You can get some citrus fruit too, oranges, strawberries, healthy grains. And let's do away with the starchy food, too much starchy food, let's do away with it. And add greens to our diet. The kale, the spinach, let's add them to our diet. When we do all these things, it will help us to avoid stress or to manage stresses in our lives. Now that we talk about the managing tips for stress, let's recap what we've learned. First, we talk about the causes of stress. Causes of stress. We talk about financial cause, work, and the school stress. And we talk about tips for managing them. The 3 tips: exercise, sleep, and healthy diet. As students, I encourage everyone to try your best to incorporate these management tips into your life. Try to exercise, try to eat healthy food, and try to get enough sleep. And doing so, it will help to avoid and manage the stresses that we encounter each day. Because we can't do away with stress, because we encounter stress each and every day. So let's try to use these managing tips to reduce stresses in our life. Thank you for listening.